We're at Paul and Denise Vatek's house on the upper deck. That's the Pacific Ocean straight away. And this is the climbing team and the trekking team for Burkong, as well as family.
And I've done Whitney.
Kilimanjaro is probably harder than the So I can't do real stuff like
Kathmandu Airport.
Taking off. but he's a guy that'll do. Hello.
There he is.
It's our movie picture camera, so we gotta be moving.
Captain Challenge.
Right. Tell you all a story about a man named Garrett, a strong mountaineer full of accolades and merit. When one day he was surfing the web at will, up popped a site which belonged to Uncle Bill. Burke, that is. Nepalese tea. Mountaineering gold.
Okay, here we are in Phuoc Dinh, good old Phuoc Dinh, and we're in a nice Sherpa tea house here, and I'm here with Bill. We're the first ones up. All the young kids are still sleeping. We've taken care of our electronics and everything, so having a wonderful time.
Yeah, my grandpa got me up this morning early, and so we could come out and have some coffee and tea, and just perfect. It's going to be a great day. We're going to leave this morning in about 2 hours, trek on up to Namche Bazaar, be there 2 nights. It's a fantastic trip, great group. We're just having a lot of fun, so looking forward to today.
Thanks for Bill for putting this wonderful trip together. Great trip.
Great trip. Love you guys.
Namaste.
Here comes Bill Burke, the man of the mountain, Burke Kong, on our way to Namche. We're pretty excited to be climbing this mountain with Bill.
That's great. Couldn't be better.
Okay.
We have arrived at Namche Bazaar, a little village carved into the mountainside on the trekking trail to Everest Base Camp. This is everyone's favorite village. It was a long, hard day, but everyone is doing great, and here we are. We're staying at that tea house behind those flags you see there. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, dear John and Sue. Happy anniversary to you. It's 50.
Here's to you, Sue, from this wonderful group of trekkers and climbers. I love you very much. Wish you were here. Happy 50th. 50 of the greatest years ever.
Soup. It's called the soup. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's successful.
Yeah, see you soon.
I'm gonna say.
Who's next?
Dancing at elevation with the paparazzi. I'm now in Nepal, around 12,500 feet. Mount Everest is in the background. And believe it or not, I'm still able to scare up a dance partner at this elevation. It's Mr. Daniel Powell, and we will perform a little cha-cha for you.
To the tune of Smooth by Santana, sung by Rob Thomas.
My dance partner. I got a live wire here. We're breathing hard though, and I think this is what it's like dancing at 12,500 feet. Yay! Good job.
Excellent. Is the movie camera right on?
We are now at Machermo, a really easy, fun move up from Dole, and took us, I don't know how long it took, but we were here by noon. I would say about 3+ hours. Really great to be here. We're going to have the whole afternoon free.
Pachermo to Gokyo, here we come.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Rebecca!
Rebecca's birthday.
I'm getting old.
Hello. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Belcher.
This is a memorial, Karen, for my mom, Libby Amos, who died this morning blessedly quickly, and I feel very privileged that I could say goodbye to her, and that my saying I love you was the last word she said. We're in the Gokyo Valley in Nepal, and this is just a stunning place. And there are other memorial cairns around, and I have the feeling my mom is watching over us, and that she would be proud and happy to have her spirit memorialized here. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman. She lived 100 long years, and if I could have half the spirit or half the measure of the kindness and gentleness in her soul, I would consider myself extraordinarily blessed. I love you, Mom. I'll miss you. God bless.
We are now at Gokyo Lake. It's actually called the third lake of Gokyo. And this is our final village. This is a beautiful spot. And there is Gokyo.
Greyfoot Pass is the life for me. Adventure living is my life, you see. Hills rising up so tall and steep. Love it so much. Altitude helps me sleep. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum.
South Coast Plaza is where I'd rather stay. I'm right at home amidst the big sale fray. My feet blister in hiker's boots. In 3 hours I'll score some fancy loot.
Da 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 da. The stars. Da 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 da.
Hot cars.
Da 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 da. The trees.
Da 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 da. Macy's.
Da 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 da. Wind gales. Da 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 da.
Big sales.
Da 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 da. The Treks. Da 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 da.
Amex.
For 50 years you've been my wife.
For 50 years. What a great life.
Greyfoot Pass, I am here. Da 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 da. Ba ba.
Okay. Billberg has a mountain in the Khumbu Hills. Garrett has some stellar climbing skills. Billberg says to Garrett, hey, I like your way. And Garrett says, thanks, let's go climb Bergkong someday. Oba-dee, oba-da, Bergkong's on. Oh, la 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 la, Bergkong's on. Oba-dee, oba-da, Bergkong's on. La 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 la, Bergkong's on. Thank you. In a couple of months, they have found a climbing route with a guy named Sid and some trekkers too, to keep it all interesting. Oh, happy ever after in the Khumbu Hills. Garrett lets the climbers have some fun. Everywhere you look, it's such a pretty place. Sorry, my voice. And in the evenings, we all sing and joke around.
Oba-dee, oba-da, Bergkong goes on. La 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 la, Bergkong's on. Oba-dee, oba-da, Bergkong's on. La 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 la, Bergkong's on.
Thank you. So if you want some fun, go climb Bergkong someday. Hey!
Hey!
All right. Very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's just very appropriate, God, that we're standing in the shadow of these sentinels of permanence, God, and we're reminded how temporal our lives are. The passing of Kathy's mother. And God, I never knew her, but I've come to know her through Kathy. God, in the last few days, I've seen her kindness and her spirit of joy, God, and her spirit of adventure. And I've got to believe that some of that came from her mom. And God, for that, I'm a richer person having known her. And we thank you for that. So my simple prayer for her, Lord, is that you will turn every tear, God, into wonderful memories. God, memories of her mom, of her love, of her laughter, of her smiles. That's my simple prayer for Kathy. And God, for this team, Lord, I've come to appreciate each one of them. Lord, of all the teams I've ever been on, God, this has to be one of the most unique and wonderful group of people. God, my life is richer for having known each one of them. And I pray, God, this, as they go forward, that number one, you keep them safe. Number two, that you make this a wonderful, rewarding, and enjoyable experience. And God, if somewhere in there they happen to summit, then we'll thank you for that as well. We won't ask for any special favors, God, because that's not what mountaineering is about. No unfair advantages. God, I pray finally, Lord, that we will always be mindful that we are about making memories and not becoming memories. We thank you for this. Amen.
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 Amen. Very nice.
That was wonderful.
to base camp. See you there. Bye.
In the snow.
We're almost to the fifth lake. The sun has come out. It's been a real nice trek, especially now that the sun is out. Fifth lake's up that way.
Good morning from Burkong Base Camp. It's Sunday, November 1st. We've spent 2 nights here. This is our first day with absolutely no clouds in the sky whatsoever. And we get this absolutely spectacular view of the massive Nogzumba Glacier. It's really hard to comprehend how big this thing is. It's at least a mile across. Straight ahead is where we are headed. Across this glacier is, straight ahead is the Guanara Glacier. And Everest is in the background, right in the middle. Burkong up on the left.
And everybody knows Purba? I'm Purba. And Ongdi Sherpa here, Namaste Sherpa. And Karma Sherpa. Namaste Sherpa. And Lakpa Sherpa. Namaste.
Namaste.
Dawn Chu Sherpa.
Namaste. Dawn Chu, Chu Chu Chu.
You want to introduce cook team?
Okay, this is Kamba, our cook.
Kamba.
So he cook out reading the expedition here. And there is cook boy. Support and 2 more kitchen boys again. Kamba, Bhupal.
Yeah, you guys want to introduce yourselves? Around the circle, Rebecca.
Rebecca, nice to meet you.
I'm Daniel. I'm from San Diego, California.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm also from San Diego.
Hi, I'm Martha. I'm from Hong Kong, and I'm very happy to meet all of you. Thank you.
I'm Nick from Arizona, originally from Bosnia, from Europe.
Denise or Didi. And thank you very much for everything all you guys do.
I'm Paul from Newport Beach, California. Very happy to be here climbing with all of you.
I'm Sid. I'm from Washington State. Yeah, and I'm psyched to be with you guys. So thank you.
I'm John from Huntington Beach, old man with Bill.
All right, dancing at elevation. Now we're at base camp. It's like 16,500 feet. Guess what? I still have a dance partner,
Hey!
Mr. Daniel, and we'll see what it's like because the air is way thin. It's hard to sleep, but what the heck? Let's try a cha-cha and hit it, maestro.
Wow, you guys have been practicing.
Pick it up, pick it up. Got to get this in outside.
It's still working. We're not dead yet.
You too.
So I just want to say to the trekkers how proud I am of you. You guys, it's rare you bring a group of trekkers up at this altitude that haven't been this high before, where you don't have sickness and problems. And you guys did great. I mean, you could climb this mountain better than I could, I know that for sure. So proud of you. And this is probably going to be my last alpine climb, unless Garrett talks me into doing K2 with him, which I guess is a possibility. But so I wanted this to be special, and this is my best trip ever. All the trips I've done, going back to my first big mountain in 2002, this is the best ever. This team we've bonded so well. And when I put it together, I wanted it to be close friends, and I started with Garrett, who I've been friends with going back to 2009 to map out the route, and I invited my climbing buddies. I'm close friends with all of them, and they mean so much to me. And then it just expanded to get the Sid. Loved having Sid on the trip. I knew Martha from the helicopter recon, but then we met the new trekkers, Rebecca and Daniel, and it's just, and all the new trekkers that came along with us have made it so special. I just feel like we're a close bonded team, and we'll stay that way. We've got this party coming up with Daniel, and hopefully we can all make it to that. And so thank you all for making this so special for me. And we're only half done. We're just getting started, so the best is ahead of us.
All right, guys, have fun.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Well,
thank you.
I really
very much.
appreciate it. You a non-checker.
Do you want me to?
Sorry to see you go. Yeah, you heal up.
Thank you. Let's see. Oh,
okay.
Sorry. No. Let's see photos.
This is the sixth lake. That's Cho'oyu up there. South face. It's never been successfully climbed. Here's the panorama where we just came up. And most importantly is the GM, Garrett Madison.
You. Happy birthday, dear Garrett. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks, guys. Wonderful birthday.
Birthday at Burkong Base Camp. Checking his lung capacity. It's good. It's good. We're going to the top.
All right.
Bye.
Master.
In the bottom of the glacier.
See you at the bottom.
He just zips down there.
Good morning. This is day 17 of our Burkong adventure, and we are deep in the belly of the Nagzumba Glacier. It's both fascinating, beautiful, and with all the loose rock, it's a little scary at times. There's Denise, Nick, and Garrett Madison, our fearless leader. Oh, by the way, that's Everest up there. A few clouds blowing up over it. It's probably pretty darn windy up there. And then panning back across this rocky junk pile of rock. That's Purba in the lead, followed by Kathy. And, whoop, Kathy just sat down there. And then with the red helmet is, of course, the one and only Bill Burke. And then beyond him, over his shoulder, that steep cliff area is what we just descended down from our base camp a few hours ago. Hello. Just wanted to give everyone a little view of this pretty spectacular place. How we doing? It's hard work. We got a heavy pack. We're at altitude. The weather is cooperating with us now. It was incredibly windy this morning. Cold, but at least doing a little better now with the sun shining, and deep down in here we're sheltered a little bit from the wind. Spectacular. Kind of makes you wonder when the heck that boulder is going to decide to topple over.
We are finally off the Nagzumba Glacier, and we're now on the Guanara Glacier. That's it down there. We got up above it. That's the Guanara Glacier. It leads up to Burkong Advanced Base Camp. There's Everest.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, right in front of our eyes, Burkong, seeing it in all of its grandeur in person. It's about, just before 4:30. We're just arriving into base camp, excuse me, Advanced Base Camp, ABC. So that means we've been going for almost 9 hours. Pretty spent, and really looking forward to getting inside a tent. Okay, we're just walking in to ABC. We have such an awesome team of Sherpas who set this whole place up for us. We're so grateful for you guys. Man, this is the bomb. Oh yeah. You're looking toasty, Purba.
Base Camp. And Burkong is right there. Tomorrow morning we head up to Camp 1.
So it's Saturday, November 7th. We're about 3 hours outside of ABC. And we've been hiking along underneath these amazing peaks. Not the least of which is Burkong. Straight ahead is the route we're going to take up that couloir. This is the East Buttress, as we're calling it. If you look closely, you can make out a couple of our Sherpas on the lower quarter part of the rocky section. And we're at about 18.6 or thereabouts.
There's Paul coming up, and all that way that we've come up this Bill Burkong Canaleta, we'll call it, forging a path through these rocks and ice, snow, boulders, all this stuff. Okay, and there's Nick shortly behind him. Good job, honey.
Thanks, Sherpas. By the way, take a look. Way up by the blue sky and the clouds, 4 Sherpas going up extremely steep section there. Whew. And here we got Sid, followed by Nick in the red, Garrett, and Bill. Glad to see we got the whole team. Alright, I've just got to capture a little bit of this extreme climbing route on video. Denise is doing a great job. Bit of a close call. Rock is coming down towards Nick. So this is by far the steepest section of the climb. We just passed 20,000 feet. It's 10 minutes after 5. We're 20,300 feet. Sun is about to set. That's Sid right behind me. Way the heck down there in the shade is Nick, Garrett, and Bill.
This is the ridge line of Burkong. We came up here yesterday, came up from that direction. You can see our foot tracks. Extremely hard day, but this is our camp. And, whoops. This is our camp. And resting today. And tomorrow we make our move. And the move.
All right, look over here. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Hey, Mickey Mouse. Good, good, good. Let's look around, see what we got. Got Everest over there. Himalayas. Here's our camp. Smear of ice right next to the rock. Get those front points into that. There's another good horn of rock right in front of you. A couple of them actually. My tail off since starting at 3 a.m. from Camp 1 to catch up to this man, Bill Burke. He's an animal, 73 years old. I don't know about you, Bill, but that was some of the most challenging terrain I've ever climbed in my lifetime.
Okay. Nothing like it.
There's nothing else. We've all collectively done a lot, but this mountain is a huge challenge. And we're looking down already at some pretty amazing peaks. There's Everest there. Lakba's done a hell of a job climbing up with me here. That tent down there is where Bill spent the night. I heard Pete Purvis say on the radio that there's 90-degree slopes to get to the summit. This is, I mean, I don't know what the hell this is, but this is, and it's ice. It's blue ice right up there, Bill. So I'd like to ask a favor of you as a friend, for my sake, your sake, and Sharon. kids and all your grandkids to humbly come down with me.
No, you don't have to go down.
No, I want to go down with you.
No.
Yes, yes.
No.
Bill, you're a good friend. You're a hell of a determined man. And it's not worth it to push ourselves any harder. We still have all that terrain that we came up. We have to get down.
Yeah.
That rocky technical section. And we need to have every ounce of energy to do that.
What do you think about it? Rest here for a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna
We
turn
can
this
talk.
off. Just wanted to get this view.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Could you repeat that, Garrett or Purba? We couldn't hear it.
This one.
Could you repeat that? We could not hear that, Paul and I.
Yeah, sure. So the Sherpas have got to a point they can't go any higher. It's too dangerous on the ridge line because of a big cornice. And so they're coming back down and not going any higher. So I don't think it makes sense for us to go any higher. They said there's deep snow up there and big avalanche hazard, especially now that the sun is hitting it.
Okay, Garrett, that's loud and clear. Thank you. That helps us and makes the decision easy. So we're coming down. Thank you.
Copy that, Bill. Nick and I will wait here at Camp 2 for you guys.
Okay, over and out.
Well, like I said, still a hell of an adventure, Bill. That does make it a lot easier, right?
Hello, everyone. It's Bill Burke sitting here on the Phaetek face of Burkong. We're at about 22,200 feet. Paul is filming this, Paul Phaetek. So we're within 500 and some feet of the summit of Burkong. You might want to point that out, Paul.
Pretty steep stuff.
This mountain has been by a multiple of 100 harder to climb than I thought it would be. There's no level sections, it's all steep vertical face. You can just see the look down this Phaetek face, how steep it is. And but we made pretty good progress, stuck to our plan, and we're on our way to the summiting. We lost several members over the course of the last week or so, and now we've lost all members, and it's devastating. It's devastating to come to this. We've worked so hard, but we've got a team of Sherpas and line fixers up on the ridge line just 500 feet from where I'm sitting here, and they radioed back down to us that the ridge line for Burkong is totally unsafe, heavily seracked, steep vertical. I'm talking 90-degree pitches, ice pitches that you have to move up, and because of the snowfall and the sunny days we're enjoying here, heavy avalanche risk. They were not even able, because of that, the Sherpas, to get the lines fixed all the way to the summit. They stopped the line fixing just now, declared it at this point unclimbable because you can't fix lines to the summit and you can't climb without lines. So they declared their effort over. They did their best, God bless them. This is the line right here that you see that they were trying to fix it right here, actually. And they were trying to get this line up to the summit, and it just wasn't possible because of the snow is very heavy. You can't even walk through it. So we're going to have to declare this success at 22.2, and we've all had a great time.
Here comes Bill, rappelling down what he has graciously named the Phaetek Face. And I'm thrilled that we're all going down. This is a formidable mountain.
This is the way we headed up this morning. Straight up that ridge line. And then the Sherpa team got on that ridge line.
You and I kind of hang.
And tried to fix lines up to Burkong right there, and it wasn't possible.
Mr. Bill Burke, 73 years old, strong, emerging from the very, very scary east buttress of Burkong. It's been exhausting. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you all, everybody.
You made it through. Good work. All right.
Thank you, Paul.
So proud of you.
Oh, you guys.
Now we can breathe a sigh of relief. Such a beautiful area.
One last look at our mountain.
Yeah. Can you believe we came down that?
What a great adventure. Love it.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah, there we are. Now we're getting somewhere. Now, where's your lake?
Right there, the fifth lake. Goes here. Base camp is right here. We came up on this side.
Mm.
We put our base camp right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the lake.
Well, so means lake, isn't it?
Hmm?
So means lake.
So.
Yes, so
yeah.
is
lake, yes.
So that's a big help.
He knows if you bring it back good.